All right, these are the last couple of problems here, and then we're done. Go ahead and pause it and try these 3 on your own. All right, here we go. So, first one. Again, we've got more than one thing in between the absolute value bars. We've got the absolute value of 4 minus 6. So before we can take the absolute value, we've got to figure out what 4 minus 6 is. So if I do my keep, change, 4 plus negative 6, and I'm going to get different signs again. So we find the difference. The difference of 4 and 6, 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. And we have that negative 6. So the 6 is bigger than 4. This can be a negative 2. Absolute value bars have not gone away. They're still there. Plus 8. Also, I've not dealt with the 8 yet. It's still there. Absolute value of negative 2. Well, negative 2 is 2 away from 0. Plus 8. 2 plus 8, that I can do, get 10. Final answer. For the next one, we've got 42 minus the absolute value of 5. Now, in this case, I already have one number in between those absolute value bars. So I can go ahead and just take the absolute value of 5. Remember that it's not the opposite. It's not negative 5. Absolute value of 5 is 5. It's 5 away from 0. 42 minus 5, we can do that, and we're going to get 37. Again, it was a bigger number minus a smaller number. I did not really need to do keep, change. I could just subtract. You can use your fingers if you want to do that one. You don't really need to do the keep, change when you have a larger number minus a smaller number. Last one here. Absolute value. We've got that 4 next to the absolute value. It's a little bit weird. It's different than we've seen in the past. So I'm going to do a little offshoot here. The absolute value bars act very much like parentheses in a lot of different ways. It's a way to group things. And so if you had 4 parentheses, negative 7 minus 2, and this answer will be a little bit different, but if you have those parentheses there, we'd subtract, and we would get a result. And then whenever you have a number in those parentheses, that's multiplication. And so it's going to be 4 times. Even though there's no multiplication symbol in here to show that it's multiplying, it is multiplication. So it's 4 times whatever is inside those parentheses. Going back to our problem, though, we've got 4 absolute value bar, negative 7 minus 2. So just as the first problem, just like C, we need to get those absolute value bars just around one number. So we're going to do negative 7 minus 2. It's a subtraction problem. So I'm going to want to do keep, change. Change it to addition, change the sign of the next number. Now I have negative 7 plus negative 2. These do not have different signs. These are the same signs, negative 7 and negative 2. They have the same sign. Remember, we keep the signs the same. So we're going to add those together and keep the sign the same. 7 plus 2 is 9, and I keep the sign the same. Negative 7 plus negative 2, negative 9. Absolute value bars are still there, and the 4 is still there. Now I can take the absolute value of negative 9. Negative 9 is 9 away from 0. Done. But I can't just put 49. That would be wrong, right? I mean, it's not 4 and 9. It's not 49. It's just like back here when we were looking at the parentheses. It's really multiplication. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some parentheses here just to remember that it's multiplication. You don't have to put parentheses, but once you've taken that absolute value, if you'd like to put parentheses around it, just to remind you that it is multiplication, that's not a bad idea. Not necessary. However, you do need to remember that it's 4 times 9, which gives us 36. And that's our answer then. We've got 36 as our final answer. Okay, that's our notes for this section, and good luck on the quiz. Maybe.